Hello and welcome back to the next chapter of Slime. The last chapter was my favourite one with those little jelly babies. I'm not sure if they're going to be in the rest of the story, but I sure hope so. So, chapter 16, the perfect shade of green. From high in the sky, the island's park rolled into view. Slime had trans-slimed into a pterodactyl, the flying reptile that ruled the skies millions of years ago. I'm sure you've all seen a pterodactyl before. Ned was riding astride its back with a smug-tastic grin on his face. A pterodactyl darkening the sky must have been a terrifying sight for anyone below in the park. Not that there ever were people in Mulch Park. That is because the park keeper forbade it. Aunt Greta Greed had appointed the old soldier Captain Pride as the island's park keeper. The man took such great pride in his kingdom, or parkdom, that nobody was ever allowed inside. Keep off the grass is a sign you might see in a park. Keep off the path, less so. Keep off the park, never. There was no doubt that the park keeper kept the most perfect park, not just on the island, but in the whole world. The grass was an exact shade of green, not too brown, not too yellow, just green. If a blade of grass became in any way discoloured, Captain Pride would dangle himself over the lawn with his special Pride's tackle. This was a piece of apparatus that Captain Pride himself, ex-member of the Queen's Guard, had invented. It consisted of a winch, a harness, and a series of ropes and pulleys. Pride's tackle allowed the captain to dangle over the grass without touching it. Well, at least he's sticking to his own rules. Ooh. These look like lots of different shades of green. Wellington boot green, green smarty green. Got some on the other page as well. Parrot green, lime green, ugh, bogey green. Then he would take out his 24-piece green felt tip pen set with every shade of green imaginable and no other colours. Then, dangling just above the ground, the captain would colour in the discoloured blade of grass so it matched all the others perfectly. The park keeper was doing just that when he heard the flapping of the prehistoric wings overhead. Flap, flap, flap. Of all the things the park keeper expected to see that day, a flying reptile was not one of them. In his army years, Captain Pride had witnessed many terrifying things while serving in the jungle. He had woken up to discover a python slowly digesting his right foot as he slept. Ah! Been blasted in the bottom by a bazooka. Boom! Mamma mia! Tiptoed over the stepping stones to cross a river, only to discover they were actually snapping crocodiles. Snap, snap, snap. Stumbled across a whoop of gorillas who were intent on playing kiss chase with him. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Ugh, yuck. Been caught in a stampede of elephants. Stamp, stomp, stomp. Then marched around as flat as a pancake for weeks. Looked in the mirror to shave his beard off, except on closer inspection, it wasn't a beard. Oh no, it was a great big hairy caterpillar squatting on his chin. Oh no. Yanked on what he thought was a toilet chain, only to find in actual fact it was the tail of a tiger. Rawr. Put on his underpants, only to discover they were crawling with cockroaches. Munch, munch, munch. Come face to face with a hungry hippopotamus. The creature burped with such force it blew him clean over. Burp. Thud. And most horrifying of all, opened the door of the wash tent, only to be greeted by the sight of the old Major taking a bath. For goodness sake, Captain, knock next time. I'm in the nudie woody. But Captain Pride had never, ever seen a pterodactyl, which was understandable as they'd gone extinct millions of years before, let alone a pterodactyl made of slime with a boy riding on its back. "What the blazes?" he bawled. In shock, his 24-piece green pen set tumbled to the ground. Scatter. As he tried to snatch at his precious pens, he accidentally let go of the lever on his Pride's tackle. Yank! The rope spun through the apparatus. Roll. The next thing he knew, the captain found himself hoisted high into the air by his ankles. Whoosh! There he began swinging to and fro in a manner most unbecoming for a man of military bearing. Swish, swoosh, swish, swoosh. His head thumped a tree. Doink. His bottom slapped a rosebush. Rustle. Then, horror upon horror, the slime pterodactyl, or slimodactyl, set its mighty feet down onto the park's lawn, its mighty claws digging into the grass. "No!" cried Captain Pride, swinging himself as hard as he could to set himself free from his tackle. Whoosh! This he did, although not without landing upside down in a hedge. Thunk! "Oh, can't you read the sign, you dinosaur?" Captain Pride hollered as he brushed bits of hedge off his blazer and smoothed down his moustache. "Keep off the grass!" The pterodactyl translimed back into being a blob. Ned slid off his friend onto the park bench, which had never, ever been graced with a bottom. After all, there was a huge sign that read, "Keep off the bench." "What the devil is that thing, boy?" demanded the captain. "It's my friend," replied Ned. "I'm Slime," said Slime. It reached out a blobby hand for the captain to shake. The man's nose wrinkled in disgust. From the bench, the boy looked down under his feet at the perfectly green grass. "The grass is looking especially green today, Captain Pride," he chirped. "I said off. I brushed that grass only this morning," protested the captain, waving a toothbrush from his breast pocket as proof. "You have another sign that says, 'Keep off the path,'" remarked Slime. "Yes," replied the captain. "Well, where, oh where can we stand then?" asked Slime. "Absolutely anywhere you like, as long as it's outside my park. Now, be gone." But the pair were in no mood to go. The two friends shared a smile. The naughtiness was about to begin. Well, we're going to have to find out next time what he does. Goodbye.